Happy New Year, everybody! It's another episode on For Kids Paradise live here on Joy Prime TV. Today is the 11th of January 2025, and the inauguration has happened. Now it is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and it's still For Kids Paradise live here on Joy Prime TV, proudly sponsored by Vitamilk with me, your host, Akosia, and my better halves. Hey.
Yes, it's your star boy Kekeli on your screens for another exciting episode. Yes, I'm ready for an engaging episode. You know, it's been a while since I've been on the show, so like I'm missed all of you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. Yeah. We're also happy to see you too, Kekeli.
Yes. New Year to both of you and you as well. I'm very excited to be back, ready, excited for a new year, for new year of entertainment and excitement. And the last of our better half,
Kayla Lady King. Thank you guys for tuning in on Joy Prime just to watch me, Kekeli, and Akosia. I'm the last better half because, I mean...
Okay, so guys, how was your week been? I mean, I was new. Okay, how was your new year going?
Yeah. So New Year has been great. I've talked to a lot of my family members, getting to interact, to know each other, like their New Year's resolutions. Yes, I also want to know you guys' your New Year resolution. So we'll head into that later. It better not be something very superstitious. Let's be something like easy. Let's be achievable. Yeah, your goals. For me, I've created my goals. I'll share it with you guys later. So yeah, this year has been great for me. Okay. And I think, yes, I mentioned I met all my family members, I spoke to them, and excitingly, I'm also ready for a new school year. It's been amazing. And yeah, so I'm excited. And what about you, Kayla?
Well, as you all know, I'm a January born.
Okay.
My birthday is coming. That's the only exciting thing. Second exciting thing about January for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday in advance, in case I don't get to see you on your birthday.
Because you won't. It's on a Wednesday.
Oh, that's sad. Imagine if it was on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, party.
Mine about January is you get to 10 and you leave. I mean, mine is in September, though, but I mean, new year, new life, new age, new everything. That's what's nice about January. I mean, that's the beginning of the new year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get to do everything right. You can change everything you do wrong. Yeah, I think that's what's good about it.
Hey, why are both of you mentioning your birthdays and leaving me out? Well, I was born on March 23rd, just for you guys to know. I'm sure last year you guys were tuned in to see everything that went on. I had fun with all of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. And yes, so I want to hear you guys, your resolution for this year.
Yeah, let's start with Kayla.
Yeah, Kayla. Better not be eating food,
Sleeping, repeat. No.
But
an achievable and great resolution.
Passing everyone in my class. The food and the sleeping is out because of you guys. Making the viewers happy.
Okay.
Especially.
Trying something new.
In which context?
Maybe.
Is it your problem?
Yeah.
I want to know. Okay. I want to play my part in helping you reach your goals. And you, Akosia.
Okay.
It's you, Kekeli.
My turn.
Yes. We are going like this.
All right.
We're going like this.
So this year, I want to get more fit. I want to change.
Then drink Vitamilk.
Yes, I'll be drinking
I
Vitamilk.
think it's only Vitamilk that can do that.
Yeah, so there are lots of good things and bad things that happen, but I want to be more fit, like get a little bit chubby. But like, not saying that I don't like my body. I love my body. Thank you, God, for giving me this perfect body. And for my last, I have like 3 resolutions, and my last one is
Drink more Vitamilk.
Yes,
yeah,
that's one.
Ah.
And
drinking Vitamilk again, that's
yes. And for me, I feel like My childhood years have passed. I need to mature.
Hey.
Yes, I need to mature. Yes.
Hey.
I'm
You're running
growing.
too fast.
I'm growing. I'm not going too fast. I'm growing.
Okay.
Starting today.
I like
No
I like
more
the
childish
assurance.
acts. Yeah.
Okay,
And-
so now you can't like
Yes.
you can't. Okay.
I can't what? I can't.
Not
I like the way
nothing,
I like the
not-
assurance.
Yes, and I wanted to write a book and also create a YouTube channel,
Hey.
which you guys should check out. Yeah.
Good. Wow.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you, Akosia.
Mine. Number 1 is to take risks. Number 2 is to choose your friends wisely. Number 3 is to eat well. Number 4 is to put God first.
Amen.
Number 5 is to put your head in your books. Because
Yeah.
this year is not going to be. It's not going to be easy this year.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy this year for me, actually. So you have to really learn well and make mommy proud.
Yeah. What about that?
And talking about eating well, that's actually going to be our next conversation.
Ooh.
Yes. So I'm going to have someone come into the studio, join us here, and we'll be talking about how we can start 2025 on a good note by eating well, drinking more vitamin milk, drinking more water, eating proteins, you must,
Yeah.
yes, and all of that. So that's what the next conversation is going to be about. So sit down and be, I guess.
Welcome back from that quick break. Yes, this is your Starbuck Kekeli here on Joy Prime TV for an exciting episode of For Kids Paradise brought to you by Vitamilk. Yes, this is the Big Convo segment. We are ready and excited for an interesting conversation. Getting to know that we are seated here with a big personnel ready for an exciting conversation. Before I get to our guest, I'm sure we've all heard and watched the president's inauguration where we brought a new leader to rule and to help innovate Ghana. Yes, our new president. Congratulations to John Dramani Mahama, president for NDC. We are very happy to have you as our president, and we're ready for a great year. A great term with you. And yes, in the inauguration, me and our crew observed that John Dramani Mahama was wearing a beautiful dress to the inauguration. And that dress contained a part of Ghana's history. Yes, that is the Adinkra symbols. Coming to our guest, about the Adinkra symbols, he is going to help us and talk to us about them. And today, joined here with us is...
Mauli Semevu.
Yes, we are joined here with Grandpa Mauli. Nice to have you on the show today.
A pleasure.
And helping me with this conversation is...
Kayla Lady King. Grandpa Mauli.
Yes, my dear.
Okay, you see the Adinkra symbols on John Dramani Mahama's outfit? I was looking at them and I was like, hey, what was this one, 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 this one? And I heard you're an expert in culture and art and all those
You
cool
mean me?
stuff. Yes,
Me?
that's why you're a big person.
You heard?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can you,
That's
can,
lovely. That's very exciting.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
like, can you help me with them? My brain.
I know. I think you're trying to be a bit smart here, but no problem. We will all do well to find out. In fact, honestly, at the time when I was watching TV, when he's dressed, okay. Your Excellency, Don Dramani Mahama, Happy New Year, and we welcome you, like Akali said, to innovate and lead us. May the good Lord bless you. And saying may the good Lord bless you reminds me of one of the Adinkra symbols, which is Jinyami. Did you see that?
I was thinking of it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's really.
I can remember another one on his outfit.
Yes.
Sankofa.
Good one. Yo, and what about you?
For me, those are the key Adinkra symbols. Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows about. I'm not going to hug all the fans. So yeah, so on his gown, there were many. There were key to seeing four,
Okay.
like at his chest plate area.
Okay.
There were Sankofa, Jinyame, and two others.
Namibia.
Namibia, yes.
Kekeli,
And
nothing.
There was last one. We're going to do the
Jinimi.
last one. Yes.
Jinimi.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Did you see that one too?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Jinami and Sankofa.
Good. Okay. Now, do you understand Jinyami?
No.
You understand Jinyami?
No, I don't.
Okay. Jinyami simply means accept God. Yes. And it signifies the omnipotence of God and the mystery of the presence of God. And it is such that, there isn't anything you can do without God.
Can't
So-
eat food without him. Can't drink Vitamilk.
Thank you.
That's us.
You got Vitamilk. I ain't got no Vitamilk.
We'll give you some.
Okay,
worries.
Jinyame, accept God. So I know by the grace of God, you give me some of your Vitamilk. Anyways. Good. Yes. So like I was saying, it signifies the omnipotence, omnipresence of God, his omniscience. And so, I was told and I heard that he used, or the designer used that symbol to symbolize his reliance on God. But for God, he wouldn't have come back.
So how does that image relate to God in its way? Like
Kekeli,
a circle, a curve, and like lines and a line in it. How does that describe it?
Good.
God.
Now, I would say, you see, I've always been wondering about that too, because it's a piece of artwork. And for that matter, I think I'll go back to say something. The Adinkra symbols were, I would not say discovered, they were created by a certain clan of the Bono region. At that time, led by Nana Kwejo Ajimai Adinkra.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So the artist that he was and creating all these things, he decided to put his name. And so that is how come the name Adinkra came about.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. But you know what? His creativity was trying to go beyond bounds. He was trying to copy the golden stool of the Ashanti, which led to a war at that time. Yes. And at that time, the Ashantis were led by, excuse me, hey, why have I forgotten this name?
So we're just going to
Yes.
mention
But generally speaking, what happened was, even though they started all these things in the early 16th century, in the 19th century, this war came about. You don't have to copy the golden stool and that kind of thing. And then Adinkra was arrested.
Oh.
Yes. And his robe was taken by the Asante.
So the Ashantis named the...
So with the name,
with
he
the-
came. And then they also decided to be exploring and creating innovations. That is how come it started getting onto our kente cloths. And it has spread all over. So basically, Jinyami means accept God. Without God, you can't do anything. So the president actually was trying to tell us that it is by the grace of God that, he believes in, and he's been depending on him, that he has come back. And then, yes.
crazy.
Mhm.
That's all? I was really interested. I was roped in the story.
Yes.
Wow.
But now, talking about God, there was this Namibia symbol too, which means the tree of God. Historically, we are told that the tree of God is a tree that was planted in homes, in front of houses or homes, or in the middle of the homes, where you have earthenware pots with water or calabash or with water under the tree. And normally, the pot or calabash of water is placed on a tripod. Oh. Yes, and it's supposed to protect you with the protection of God. You can be sure that you are safe and sound. And it stands for purity. So if you have that tree there in your house with that calabash of water or earthenware pot of water, you can be sure that it will be reminding you that always you need to stay pure. So you need always to live in a world of sanctity. And that is why it is believed that Jim used it to show that he is going to be pure in his leadership. You get it? Yes,
I do.
Now, talking about being pure in leadership, as far as these symbols are concerned, we have one, Jinimin, which stands for the horn or the head of the ram.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why does it symbolize that?
Thank you very much. Have you ever seen the ram heading something before?
No.
Ram.
Like a rock, a big rock.
Or a
like
tree.
Tree trunks.
Or some human being.
Of course, I've seen some videos of rams heading people. Of course, when you get on their neck,
yeah, you are falling down.
Yeah.
And they can really do that till blood oozes when they are in their element, seriously speaking. And this is to show the resilience of the ram. The ram gets very stolid and solid. And there is an Akan adage who tells you that the ram is the one that wee-wees in the middle, signifying the fact that it is centrally placed. And as it is there, it is moving nowhere. It is standing there, solid.
Wow.
So if you see that emblem or symbol or sign on the president's costume, dress, what does it tell you?
It means he's standing there solid. He's going to...
And it is going to be there to make sure that everything is dealt with properly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You get it.
Learned a story. Now I've learned a lesson. Behind everything, there's a backstory.
Of course.
There's meaning behind everything.
Of course, there's no smoke without fire. So they were carefully selected. And art actually tells you people's minds. And significantly from history, these symbols were actually displayed or decorated on stools and pottery. That is why our traditional stools, you have all these emblems and symbols.
I have this table in my house, 2 of them.
Yeah.
They have Adinkra symbols on them. One is Jinyami.
Good.
And the other one is maybe Sankofa or Nyamidria.
Good.
I really like them, but I didn't know the meaning behind it until...
Oh, I wanted to ask you, what do you think is the meaning of Sankofa? Do you have any idea?
Yes.
Okay, help us.
I speak a lot of... my mom helps me learn a lot of Twi in the house.
Okay.
And so has my grandmom. Mm-hmm. She told me that she normally speaks to me in Twi, and I've heard her say this one. go back.
When you
Says
go back,
Sankofa.
Go back
we
for
now
it.
Sankofa.
Yes.
Inchi.
Yes.
Good. That's it.
Wait,
You know.
so it means go back for it.
Yes.
Go back and
Ah.
Go back and get it. Now, in life, as you are charting your path of life, there are things that you leave behind. Okay? Now, these things that you leave behind, many a time you need to make reference to them so that they will guide you to the future.
I know the meaning of Sankofa now.
Okay.
Wow.
Learn from the past.
Learn from the past. And you take the good ones. Of course, we all make mistakes, but you naturally will not go for the bad ones. You will go for the good ones that will guide you. And when you look at the bird, which is standing there solidly, am I safe?
Yes.
Am I safe between the two of you?
Yes.
Or I should look back myself?
No.
Okay, so like I was saying, with the bird, when you see the picture of the bird standing there, firm on the ground, and then it turns its head to pick the egg from its back. So it means, again, you need to be very solid, firm. You need to stand firm. Go back and pick that which will guide you to a better future.
Wow.
Yes. So if you see that kind of symbol on the president's dress, what does it tell you?
He's using the
Learning from the
Adinkras.
past.
Of course, he's learned from the
Learning
past.
from past leaders to know
Of
what
course.
he can be doing.
So
Exactly.
he's using those symbols to tell people what he really,
Thank
His
you.
vision.
His vision.
what he's here to do
Exactly.
and everything.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This
You
is
know, and
Wow.
you can see that when you really delve into trying to understand these symbols, you will see that it's not just a matter of reading the English language and the poetry in the English language, but our artworks from our forefathers or our great-grandparents also can tell us something that can lead us or guide us to a better future. For instance, we have one of the symbols, EPA. E-P-E, EPA.
really
Yes.
wow.
And it means, what do they put on the hands when you commit a crime?
Handcuffs.
Good. And it means cuffs. Handcuffs.
Ah,
Yes.
wow.
A pa.
EPA.
If anybody does anything stubborn, come and let me put a point. on.
I like that. Good one.
Don't
So
just
you
buy
know,
cow milk and then we put a pa on your hand.
yes. So it means from time immemorial, there have been things that are guiding us not to be miscreants, not to be criminals. You are being reminded. If you see it, you see it. And then I can remember one, a wooden comb. Yeah.
Comb.
Yes. Biafi. Afi.
Wait.
Afi, to comb your hair.
Ah, yeah.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Good.
I've seen that one so many times.
Really?
Like it's like this,
thought it was
and
an
it has an
octopus.
eye. You know what I thought it was?
Octopus?
I thought it was a little-
I thought it was
Because
a
it had-
shape-shifting witch.
Ooh.
because it had many legs and it had like a
An eye in the
spherical
middle.
head. So I
I thought it was an eye.
Did Biafi? No, your imagination is stretching beyond bounds
Wow.
because a comb is a comb.
Ah.
A comb is a comb, and it's a wooden one. But you see, most importantly, is its significance. It talks about womanhood, femininity, the love that our mothers, our grandmothers show to us, the neatness of women.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Kelly, you hear
The
that?
sanctity of women.
Kelly, you hear that?
Why you don't like, you think you're praising women too much?
No, not necessarily, but I think that combs, men also use combs, so
Yes.
yeah.
But if you go back, you will notice that even those times when cutting of hair was not that prevalent,
For women.
for men, I would say, women were actually keeping their hair, so you can be sure that they were using the combs more often than the men.
So we had a real life African Rapunzel.
That's it. You know, so these are the kind of things that these symbols tell us. And it also reminds me of one that talks about the four-way heart, the heart that is linked together in four ways. This, yes, this is supposed to create fraternity, where in a community you actually care about one another. You want the welfare of your neighbor to always continue. And it's been used in present times where, you know, in Ghana, we have a very unique existence. Are you aware of that?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well,
From my existence,
mm-hmm.
God brought me to this world to make it a better.
You make it a better place amongst people who worship one God, but have different cultures.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you have that symbol reminding you that we seem to have different cultures, but we are one people. Normally, for example, at social gatherings like funerals. My name is Mauli. Kayla. Kayla, on which day were you born?
I'm a Tuesday born.
Tuesday born. So, Abla.
Abina.
Thank you. Good. In the Volta region, I would say Abla.
Ah.
Yes. And
Okay.
yes.
I'm Ever as well, so I have a little sister.
Should be called.
We have an Abina.
Yes.
Lala is my Abina.
So, Abla, Abena, and Araba, and all, we all meet at the same place and we care for one another. So, you see, Akumankoso, so good heart, it goes on amongst us. You see?
Yeah.
So, these symbols are not just for decorations, as we see some other countries use them on their stoles for graduation. They have meaning.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I think I would like to encourage you to delve deeper. It will make you acquire a lot more wisdom. Yes.
That I'm speechless.
I know.
You're not the only one, Kekeli.
Wow.
Okay, so Kekeli, do you have any questions?
For now, I'm just trying to ask, where did you get all this knowledge from? How long did it take you to learn? Was it from school, individually? Because me, myself, from the knowledge you have, I also want to take it into my hands and also try and find a topic, work on it until I am the best at it.
Thank you very much. I'm flattered, but that can be dangerous because when they're flattering you, you don't know when something is going to come in there. But of course, I would say personally, I have a certain background which I'll say is unique. I grew up under the tutelage of my grandparents, especially my grandmom, who is like, hey, when I tell you sit here, you've got to sit here. You don't do what I didn't ask you to do, right? And she has a little sister, or she had a little sister, who whose father happened to be a Khan,
Okay.
precisely a Krapim. So in my house, speak away, a Krapim tree, and then you know, Aves and Adas, they have this kind of relationship. So
Yeah.
in the house, I speak a Dangbe language, you know, and then my little grandma, with a Krapim background, married from a brew, you know. So I have all these things and have intimate relations. So all these things I gathered from my grandmoms, my aunties, but paternally, I'm typically Anglo, you see, and it extends to Yoruba land, so I managed to be getting all this. And then more so, I happen to be an actor.
Ah.
Yes.
Wow.
And in learning acting, how can you learn acting without learning how your own people act? You need to know the history of your people and how they do their theater. So you are compelled to learn these things. Otherwise, how can you relate? How can you communicate to and with your people as far as your traditions and customs are concerned?
Wow.
You got it.
Okay, can you teach us a very short but beautiful Ghanaian song?
Ooh la la. You see why I say flattering is no good. Here comes Mauli is no good at singing. Oh. But okay. It's not going to be in Ewe because I didn't grow up in the Volta region. I was born and bred at Choco. So yeah, if I'm not speaking Ewe, I'm speaking Ga.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Grandpa, we are okay with it. Me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. At least it's
It
a
doesn't matter
Ghanaian
if you
song.
are it doesn't matter if you are good at singing.
Really?
Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Afanwe wanyani woba.
Afanye.
Afanwo.
Afanwo.
Afanwo. It means you've been selected and we're going to come. Afanwo. Afanwe wanyani woba. Afanwe wanyani woba. Chokwaka chwa moko moko tekwaka chwa moko moko. Afanwe wanyani. You selected us to go and come. No stick should hit anybody. No stone should hit anybody. We are going to come back.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, let's sing it one more time.
Afanwe wanyani woba. Afanwo. Afanwe wanyani woba. Afanwe wanyani woba. Hey.
Me?
Okay.
Yes.
That's ask Kayla. She was the one that was.
Come
I don't know.
on.
I can't sing, to be
Kelly,
honest.
how
Wait.
could you-
But that was beautiful.
Okay,
I have to be
okay. Then what about this in Akan? Obiaba yuwa koso bremi yanume. Usi unyonko anota wenwe. Obiaba yuwa bo.
Kelly, let's
Obiaba
clap
yuwa.
while she's singing.
You try since you can speak Chi. Obiaba yuwa someone's maiden. Ko nsuo bremi. Ose nsuo bremi. Obiaba yuwa.
Obiabaiwa.
Ko nsuo bremi.
Ko nsuo bremi.
Yeah. Obiaba yuwa ko nsuo bremi.
Obiaba ko nsuo bremi.
Obiaba yuwa.
Obiabaiwa ko nsuo bremi.
Yanume.
Yanume.
Yes. We sing unyonko. We sing when you surpass your neighbor, that is when your neighbor envies you. Yeah. You see your people.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Biaba yuwa kosu bremi yanume. Usi unyonkwa notawe enwe. Biaba yuwa bo, biaba yuwa. Biaba yuwa bo, bo, biaba yuwa. Aye.
Wow, I had so much fun with you, Grandpa Maudi.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure Kela also enjoyed.
Ablankela.
I enjoyed more than you, Kekeli.
I could tell you guys were singing.
Well.
Well, if you want more of Grandpa Mauli, just stay tuned throughout the rest of the episodes to see him come back and have another great conversation on Ghana's Day. Grandpa Mauli, will you be ready for that?
Why not? In fact, I think I like something about you people, your gentleness and the way you have command over the language that you speak. You're very creative, you're smart.
So which Adinkra symbol links to that?
There is something about Adjuni, but I need to do some research about it so that I don't tell lies.
Yes.
As for mistake, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell lies.
So be ready for that on Ghana's Day.
I will come back heartily.
Yes.
My pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Grandpa
Thank you
Maudi.
very much for having me, right?
Yes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back for another informative segment.
Welcome back from that quick break. This is For Kids Paradise, still live on Joy Prime TV, and thank you for tuning in. If you just tuned in, previously was a conversation between Grandpa Mauli, Kekeli, and Kayla, giving us the basics of what the Adinkra symbol actually means and why it was on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's ship. But we're going to twist things a bit today, and starting 2025, you have to start it on a good note, and I mean, you have to eat well. So today, we're going to investigate on why you should eat a balanced diet and what it means to eat well. So today, I'm here with someone you guys know because she has been here with me before. You're welcome, Auntie. Do you mind introducing yourself again?
Okay. So my name is Ruth Asantoa Forsen, popularly known as Asantoa, public health professional. I enjoy education, anything health. I enjoy teaching people. Very glad to be here with you. Today we're going to talk about very nice topics.
Okay, so starting off, what does health mean to you?
Okay, so when we are talking about health, it's a complete well-being. Okay, I'm not going to give you the verbatim definition, but it's not just about you not falling sick or not having malaria. It talks about your emotional health, your mental health, physical health. Okay? So it needs to be complete, because if you are not physically sick, you don't have an obvious infection, and mentally, psychologically, you are not stable, you still are not healthy because you can't function really well. So it's a holistic approach, you understand? So we want you to be in a good state of health, physically, mentally, emotionally. Some people will add a spiritual and all aspect because, in our world, all these things come to play. Okay, so for now, for today's session, we are going to delve strictly into the physical. Okay, great.
Okay, that's nice. So I have a variety of food here on the table.
Yeah.
So this is just going to be very brief because we are really running out of time.
No
So
problem.
first off, we are going to be speaking of egg. Why is egg important to a human's well-being, and why does one need to take an egg?
Okay, so egg is a very good source of protein.
Okay.
Every human being needs egg, from children to adults. Obviously, the quantity may differ, okay, based on your condition as well. But eggs are a very good source of protein. It has some fat in there as well. And you need protein as a human being for building of your muscles. Okay, so that is why you need egg. You get a protein from it, basically, and protein helps you to build muscle, to build your body. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's get to banana.
Okay.
I mean, banana, like why banana? I mean, it should be something you should eat, but like, does it really have something in there that actually makes you right? Let me put it that way.
Yes, banana is very good for our health.
Okay.
Banana contains a lot of potassium in there. You need potassium for functioning of your heart as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's a fruit, contains vitamins. You know, fruits have the vitamins, and what vitamins do for you as an individual is to help support your immune system. It strengthens your immune system so that if there is any infection, any inflammation, your body can try to fight it even before we come in with medication.
Yeah.
So that is where the banana as a fruit comes in.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's move on to apples. Apples. So which one here do you really take the most?
For
that
me,
you think is actually good for someone's health?
they are all very good for
All very
someone's
good,
health.
but-
But you see, people have preferences.
Okay. Everyone,
Personally,
yeah.
I would go in for bananas more. Obviously, because I'm used to them. Apples are not really our kind of thing in Ghana,
Yeah.
but bananas are very common. You get it with the peanut, the granite. It's very nice.
Very nice.
So they are all very good.
Yeah, okay.
Based on your preference, if you do not have allergies to any of these, I will encourage you can eat them as much as you
Okay,
want.
so now let's move on to apples.
Yes. Apples are also a very good source of vitamins, which help with the strengthening of your immune system to fight infection. So these, the apples, the bananas, and any other fruits, we'll classify them into the vitamins, which will help with the body building, the immune system building to fight against infections. That is what basically we recommend fruits for, as well as vegetables. We have vegetables as well, but unfortunately we don't have them here. So these, the apples and the bananas, will serve as fruits, give us vitamins to help our body build a stronger immune system. Exactly.
So now to the giver of life. Why water? I mean, water. Water is life. Yes, we know, but
Yes.
what does water really contain that everybody must really take? Because I learned that you can live with water. You can live without food, but with water. And why is that so?
Okay, so initially asked, what does water really contain? H2O, hydrogen, oxygen. So what water really does is, as an individual, majority of your composition is water. About 50 to 70%, research is saying,
70%.
yes, exactly, is water.
Okay.
So if you have majority of you being a component of water, if you take that off, there is just a little of you left. Water, what does it do? When it comes to digestion, when you eat, it goes through your stomach, goes through your intestine. At some point, before it comes out as your stool, water helps it to soften, else your stool is going to be very hard, and that's constipation. Another thing too, with water, it helps you lubricate your joints as well, okay? Yes, so when we talk about water, water is very good for you. You need to take water as and when, every time.
Okay. So what about the vitamin? Brief, like a 5-second something.
Okay, so
Vitamin.
Vitamilk contains a lot of vitamins in there, and it's basically made from soy beans,
soy.
which is a very good source of protein.
Okay.
So as you are getting your vitamins to strengthen your immune system, you have protein in there to help you build your body, and there is energy in there that gives you that energy to be able to do whatever
That's
you want
wonderful.
to do. Yes.
But unfortunately, we ran out of time. We had the Adinkra Symbol squad taking all the time away today. So yes, you guys heard it all yourselves. You must take every single thing here, and even more, to actually make you very strong to begin the year and end it on a healthy note. This was 4Kids Paradise with me, your host, Akosia. Signing out. Peace out.